Okay. Just make sure everything's working before we get into it. It's kind of later tonight, so understand if not everybody is up. So let's get started. Um, I would kind of like to get started with a lot of stuff for today. Last episode we beat these three bosses. In this episode, hopefully we could fight Queen Bee. We have a Queen Bee thingy right here. We have a beehive right here. And our corruption is currently still holding a bunch of our setup stuff, so like our heart lantern and stuff like that. I don't like making a handful of heart lanterns, so that one should be fine. So we're gonna head right. Oh my gosh. It's a little loud for me. I know it's not loud for y'all, but for me it's pretty loud. So I'm gonna turn it down just a tad. Also, I just realized none of my summons are out. But we got this obsidian armor, which is a pretty good set bonus. Increases whip range by 30%, speed by 15, and increases summon by 15 as well. So you might be wondering, why fight the Queen Bee? Well, she helps us make a summoner armor set. I don't think it's better than this. It's probably about the same. And it also gives us a new summon, but like I said, I think the Imp Staff's going to be the best option. But what it gives us is the whatever, not the zoologist, basically the jungle dude. You know, we all know him. Can't think of him by the top of his name. But we know the witch doctor. He gives us the witch doctor, and he has a bunch of summoning stuff in hard mode, but also in pre-hard mode now as well. So what we'd like to do is take all this stuff. We might come back here one day, do another fight. We can just climb up the wall like this. Thing with the Queen Bee is I don't really want to waste this Queen Bee, so I want to be kind of like certain I can actually beat her. But my mindset is if I beat the Destroyer and not the Destroyer, I've beaten the Eater of Worlds, King Slime, and Eye of Cthulhu with pretty much no difficulty. I mean, like a little bit. Then I'm assuming the Queen Bee is probably not far off as well. And also, we just got such a big upgrade. And I would argue that Eater of Worlds was probably the hardest boss we're going to fight until Skeletron Prime. If that. I mean, Skeletron Prime is a lot stronger in this version, in Master Mode. But, like, we kind of fought him pretty easily. And this is about the time I would probably fight Queen Slime anyways. I mean, Queen Bee. I mean, there's really no other upgrades we can do, TBH. So, like, I don't think we can get any more summoners. I mean, we can always make our accessories better, but, I mean, these are pretty much as good as they kind of can be, you know? So, I mean, the Worm Scarf is new, 70% damage reduction. Oh, why did I just completely pass over our jungle entrance? Not gonna fight her right away. I want to kind of get down there and set up. Because I would actually like to bring some potions with me. Yeah, so we got a huge defense boost since we got this obsidian armor. We fought the Eater of Worlds not with this. So if we could beat the Eater of Worlds without our good armor, I mean the Queen Bee probably not gonna be that hard, right? I mean she has a very predictable, easy path. And a meteorite's landed. Honestly, don't think there's anything I actually need to go to a meteorite for. So that's something I'm not gonna worry about. If I stumble across it, I stumble across it, but it's not gonna be something I go after today. So I'll kind of just let that be. We keep going down. Oh, I mean, it's decently far. The good thing, though, is usually these Queen Bee summons are quite abundant. I mean, I just genuinely don't know what other accessories I could get, you know? I mean, all these are really good. I guess I could get a a modifier on my worm scarf. But like I said, like, don't really know if that's needed. Really think that's gonna be annoying is getting down to her arena. But like I said, we're here now. And there should be plenty of spawners around here, so if this one doesn't work. Alright, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna go ahead and throw down a torch right here. We're actually gonna go mine through the middle, because I would like to not have to drag water into our arena. So there's gonna be a lot of bees we gotta deal with. Alright. Okay, so that's done, right? Hopefully our imp staffs don't break that. Alright, and then this is where we make a ton of platforms. Yeah, and like I said, I'd like to bring some buff potions in. Like some actually genuine good ones. And maybe make like an iron skin or two. Gotta be careful when getting close to this thing. I mean, that's pretty good right there. A pretty small beehive too. But like I said, I don't think I would want to fight her this very second. Like, I'm confident, right? But like, am I that confident? I don't know. Gonna take a quick like, take a second, you know? I mean, some just essentials. Also, let's go ahead and grab our banners. Start hanging them up. Try to think of some potions I would want. So we already got a couple dozen pumpkins. Then we can go over here and make a bunch of pumpkin pie. That was kind of the reason why we planted all those pumpkins, is just really the pumpkin pie. Really nothing else. Would have assumed the pumpkin pie would have been with all the pumpkin stuff, right? Kind of funny that pumpkin armor is a thing. Like, who's actually going to go to pumpkin armor? Because by the time you get your dryad, I mean, you're probably already have fought in a boss. You know? Oh, there it is. There's our pumpkin pies. Those are always good, really good source of food. Gender change potion. I'll pass. Iron skin. A must. Do we only have one of these blink roots? I probably wouldn't want to waste our only blink root on a stamina potion. I mean, thorns is always really good. Nothing really else here. I mean, those are some good buffs right there. What we could do is talk to this guy. This already has a good modifier on. Anything that doesn't have a modifier on or a good one. Like, I don't know if 2% melee speed is going to be good. Critical strike chance, that's not bad. I'd rather have, yeah, 2% more damage. 3% more damage. I mean, just more damage. I don't know if that percent pushed us up any, but might as well still do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw some of that in there and that. And cross our fingers that we could go fight the Queen Slime. Let's look into our bestiary real quick. Oak, the surface. She likes the jungle. The painter likes the jungle. Just keeping that in mind real quick. Because if we do get this witch doctor, I would like to set up a jungle pylon so we don't have to constantly keep running all the way over here. And that's just going to help in general. I mean, not as much now, but maybe later. Oh, I just really hope we fight him and win the first time. I really hope. mean, the accessories department we could always do better with. And technically, I could wear all Hellstone armor, but I feel like, we're not taking a significant defense boost or hit from wearing this armor. But then we get such a crazy set bonus. Increased whip range by 30% and speed by 15. Increases summoning damage by 15. Like, look how fast that is. With our Feral Claw, I don't know. And we're going to be doing 2 status effects at once. We're going to be doing fire from the imps, but then also the poison from this guy. But also, I wonder, can a bee get poison? Because usually bees are kind of like the things that give poison. The only thing that's kind of a bummer about the imp staff, or not the imp staff, but the obsidian armor is you only get 2 summons still. Like, you don't get a third. So it's about the same as like just wearing the 1 set of armor I had originally. But now we're not taking a huge defense hit, because that was like 1 defense for 1 minion. And it was good at the beginning, but like, yeah, not really. No. But yeah, I'm gonna build a house probably like right up here. Get a couple people moved in down here. I'll grab some bamboo. Can I? Okay. Just grab some things. I like when I make a house in a biome, I kind of like trying to make it like themed around the biome it's in. I wouldn't say a jungle biome is a biome I tend to build in. Once we get rid of something, we'll probably get rid of this blizzard in a bottle, because, it kind of just does a worse version of what our jet boots do. Okay, the house could probably go right here. This is pretty flat right here. Thought that was going to be more flat, but this looks way more flat. Oh, I like how he just wasn't mining the bottom of that tree right then. Grab all these worms for once I get started with fishing. Definitely something coming soon. Such a crucial part of this game. Oh, I found a pineapple. Is that like a major? Or no, it's minor. Same as my, whatever. My, pumpkin pies are. So really no point to use that. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just draining some of this water over here. Like right there, it doesn't look like it should be holding the water, but it does. I want to make this house look interesting too. I don't know where everyone's preferred biome is, but like I know Painter and Dryad like here. And I think most people like the normal biome anyways, like the starter one. I say starter, but that's like, I would say as close as a starter as we kind of are gonna get. What we're gonna do steps like that. So we're gonna go boom, 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 boom. I don't know. I like to make the style of the houses different. So you might be wondering, if I'm building a house out here, what was the point of making so many houses in our main building? Well, I like the main building being like a apartment of sorts, you know? So we're looking at 22. So we're looking at about 11. So right about where I'm standing. There we go. I got, I mean, I like the ruler, but I gotta turn it off for a second. Someone's gonna join in and be like, this is boss fighting? Yeah, this is boss fighting. We're prepping for the boss. I mean, gotta prep for the boss before you fight it. Then right about here is where we'll make our door. Actually, that's, yeah, this is what we'll do. And then we'll add an additional one right here. I like using a bamboo table, that might be kind of cool. Bamboo doors? Yeah, let's use some bamboo doors to mix up the style of the house. Okay, so actually we gotta move these like towards the middle. Kind of forgot. And what we'll do is we'll take 2 bamboo chairs. And then we'll take a bamboo lamp. Okay. Like, bro, my imps. Y'all need to be doing something, brody. Like, quote unquote, defending me. Like, what? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like that and just flatten this whole thing out. Then we're gonna grab that, throw it down right there. If you're looking at this and you're like, this is a terrible house, don't ever build again. I'm sorry, I'm just not good at making houses in this game. I don't play Terraria to build houses. That's gonna be very evident today. They keep on pushing me just farther down. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna break this, and then we're gonna go break the rest of this bamboo over here. Okay, and then we're gonna keep breaking these up. Okay, about 144 bamboo. We didn't even have to mine that much. That's sweet. Make sure everything's working. Make sure everything's working. There we go. Now, what we'll do is ruler about, let's do about 4 blocks. Yeah, let's do about 4 blocks. This block right in front of me. And then this block right in front of me, right? So that leaves about 3 on the outside. So this one left 4 on the outside, so I did something wrong. Basically, from when I'm standing, like, I guess I just gotta put it right here then. Come on, guys. I'm trying to just build a house out here. Yeah, if I hug up against the wall, I'm 5 away. If I hug against the wall, I'm 5 away. So that, I mean, that works. Kind of wish there was like 2, but we'll I'll put a bamboo lantern at the top. Just because I care about it being symmetrical. Because I'm weird like that. We'll add do 2 on both sides. Then what does bamboo... Do we have bamboo wall? Is that an option? Yeah. Let's see what bamboo wall looks like. Let's go ahead and just make a stack. Yeah, I messed with that, low-key. Yeah, I messed with that. And then what I'm gonna do... Go ahead and just make... Oops, sorry, game. I'm gonna make 2 bamboo doors. Make 2 bamboo doors right there. Thank you for everybody who is watching. Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 like that. And then 1 up like this. And then 1 more up like that. Are y'all messing with this vibe? And then we'll flatten it out. Then I got about a stack right there. I mean, I think this house turned out pretty good. Might run out of bamboo. We'll just make the rest into bamboo. Walls. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to housing. We are gonna put the painter, and then we're gonna put the zoologist in here. Is that like, did one of them just drop a hive block? Like what? And then a bamboo fence. We'll figure out what we'll do with the bottom down here in a minute. Kind of low-key mess with that. There's another thing I want to do. Please don't kill me. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks in my opinion having the dryad this far away, but it's not like the pylons cost some money to use, you know? So I feel like add these below, almost as if they're like supports for the house. I mean, do y'all see that? Y'all see the vision? I think it looks really good. I'd give my craftsmanship an A+, and that's not just because I am the one who made this. But I do think I did a good job. All this bamboo stuff we can go ahead and just throw away. Okay. Let's hope good old Jungle Boy wants to come live down here. Well, let's make sure we can actually kill this guy first, you know? I hope y'all like the house I made. Go ahead and like what am I supposed to just go straight to Skeletron Prime, you know? That just doesn't feel right. Like I feel like I shouldn't go straight to Skeletron Prime yet. Yeah, I'm gonna some of the stuff I'm just gonna go break. Gotta keep heading down. Then we'll try to fight the Queen Bee. Yeah, that took a lot of health off of us. Let me grab torches. Hi. Back up. Let's just get into the arena. And then we can kind of, like what my idea would be. Let's just sit in here. Let's heal up. Throw away some of the stuff we know we won't need. Let's see if we can sort our inventory like that. There you go. Throw that away. We don't really need that. We don't really need the throwing darts. I guess I'll keep. I mean, we really don't need the ninja ones either. So there's those two. The pineapple we can eat. Is that the only two potions I brought? Was a thorns and an iron skin and a pineapple? Brother, what? Okay. No time like the present. No time like the present. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm already taking a lot of hits. Oh, I'm already taking a lot of hits. What I could do... I don't know why, like, I didn't go up into like a warm-up fight, like a Eye of Cthulhu or something. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go up into a warm-up fight. Ooh! Okay. Come on. Woo! No! No, are you serious? Are you serious? He was like that close to the dying. I just got so bad at dodging right at the end. Okay. Well, give me a second. There's one thing I want to check. Take some honeycomb. Okay. I mean, I can go ahead and just make another one. So we don't have to find another one. It just kind of sucks. You know. But I mean, it happens. It happens. We lose fights. Well, bah humbug, you know. I mean, I was somewhat confident with the fight, but what can we make? I mean, I think that's fishing. A lot of these stuff is just gonna be fishing for stuff that I don't know if we can have right now. So an armored cave fish. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plan. So what we're gonna do, our fishing chest is right about here. Okay, and then we're gonna drop a slug in there as well. And into our item chest, we can drop that. We can get more hives, more honey blocks. Probably, I don't know. And we need one stinger. Okay, so put this in here. And we need one stinger. And then what was the, then a honey bottle was what we needed to make it. It really sucks we died right then. I mean, what are you gonna do about it? What is there to do about it? But It low-key was my fault dying right then. Like, I should have been kind of like I said before, I should have done like a warm-up. Instead of going straight into a fight. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to win. I mean, it's whatever. Okay, what we're going to do... is I would like to find the bass statue, but then I would also need to collect some sand for some water bottles. So we're just going to mine down for a little bit. Search for a couple minutes, see if we can find a bass statue. If we can find a bass statue, I mean, that's just going to significantly improve our power for the boss fight. But, like, dang, bro, like, that close to killing him, 100-something health. I mean, he's got to be careful when we're down here. Didn't even know what that was right there that almost killed us. Gotta collect some more sand and make some bottles. But then we'll be ready for a fight. Bass statue is kind of like a non-negotiable. We need to get this at some point. That 8 extra defense is just going to be a killer. Then we need to start mining some underground like biomes and stuff. Gosh, things are just messing us up down here. There's actually so much just deadly stuff down here. It's crazy. For a biome that used to be pretty much nothing before this, you know? Like, I would say this was like the no biome. Like, you would never come here for anything. Just looking for a chest. Probably should have like popped like a spelunker potion of some sorts. But we'll mine for a couple minutes. If we don't find it, we'll go back to fighting some bosses. But like I said, we need sand for bottles anyways, so it's kind of like might as well get some right now. So bass statues kind of spawn in, not kind of, they do just spawn in chests. Okay. I'm gonna go right. Not right, left. Oh my gosh, am I just unable to figure that stuff out? Good stuff. Also, yeah, it looks like it just looped around anyways. Hey. Just keep moving down. Like I said, goal would be to find a bass statue. I'm saying we haven't even found like a sand chest yet. I don't know what our chances are. Okay. Let's hope for a bass statue on the first try. I mean, a magic conch, I'll actually take that. That's actually another good item. I kind of forgot that was down here. Oh. It's one of those things where it's like, if I did a couple moves different last time, I would have had that boss beat. I would have had the queen bee killed, but it's just one of those things, you know. But there was also a world where I got into that fight and died in the first couple of minutes, you know. But I kind of know how to like play her now. It's like her two main attacks are like her dash, and then she shoots bees, and then she shoots like little like unavoidable like little like projectiles at us. I mean, they're avoidable, It's just like they're unlike breakable. They're not like the bees. You can hurt the bees that she shoots at you. Like that right there. That was a projectile that was shot at me that I couldn't break, you know? I could parry, like kind of like, I would quote unquote parrying. Basically just like shoving my shield into it. That'd be my idea of parrying. Hope we just don't go through all of our greater healing potions. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back home. Run down, drop as much of this stuff off as we can. That, and then we're gonna drop that. Now, Loki kind of liked it. I messed with the sand chest a little bit, but I don't think I can use it. We'll just put it in the chest. You know. And then there, and then what we'll do, throw the pink slime in there. Then, why did we come back? To make glass bottles. Yes, to make glass bottles. At least like a handful of glass bottles. Not something I need right now. But also, we only have one of those things, so I'm not going to use that. But what we'll do is, we'll scroll down until we find, then we can just bottle. Bottle? Glass? Ah, we gotta make glass first. I'm kind of silly. And then it's just called bottle. That's where I was mistaken. So we got some bottles. Also, traveling merchants here, so that's sick. Throw the glass in there. I'm gonna take this bottle, so I can refill some of those. But also at the same time, I'll take maybe like that many, put them in there empty, just leave them empty. Because there are crafting recipes that need empty bottles. Then if there is one, yeah, we got like 8 Splunker potions. We're not gonna run out of those anytime soon. Pal metal chestplate. I mean, he has a lot of stuff, but nothing I need. We have 7 people watching. Thank you for everybody watching. I think our high so far was 10. So this is, I mean, pretty good. I mean, I would stream for like 2 or 3 hours if it was just me anyways, you know? Like, I don't need people in here. I mean, it makes the experience more fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, I appreciate y'all here. But, I do this for the fun. There we go. So 73 water bottles. And let's get back down to where we were, at least, before we pop this Spelunker potion. We got a mandible blade. 17 true melee damage. Does it say true? Or it's just melee damage? What is that? Medium. So this is a medium improvement. This is minor, so medium's definitely better than minor. So I'll make sure I use the that pot. What is it called? Banana. I'll use that banana split in the boss fight. I mean, even slight upgrade is gonna be better than no upgrade. And a major upgrade is going to be better than a minor upgrade. So on and so forth. We can kind of use these cactuses to our advantage. Okay, this is about where we were. So like, that just kind of lights up the whole thing a lot more. It's going to help us find chests. Yeah, there is some ore veins that we can start mining. But I'm not really here for the ore veins. I'm here for the chest. But like, I'm not gonna not mine through something if it comes across me. Like that heart crystal, I'm gonna go for it, even though it's not what I'm here for. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way for that, whatever, like, that copper right there is, you know? What is this? Is this desert fossils? Okay. I mean, I'll mine through it on the way down. So far, not that many chests, but we did get a magic conch, so that's pretty good. Just gonna keep digging down until we... Ooh. Ooh. One thing about Spelunker potions that always kind of get me is I kind of don't pay attention to my health or my surroundings when I have a Spelunker potion. We got so low right then. It's because I'm kind of like tunnel vision on the ore. We'll drop a TNT on this. Mine all in one go. There you go. Kind of looking for an open cave. Those are always kind of fun to navigate. Oh my goodness. So much stuff. Okay. Ooh. So a chest. Doesn't look like a trap chest. Don't see any arrows around it. So we have a summon rope snake. Okay. And then we got a desert minecart. Not at all what I wanted, but I mean, I mean, you get what you get and you don't pitch fit. Ain't that right? I would say, I hope I'm far away. Heart crystals are one of those things where it's like, I kind of know I gotta go mine it, you know? Just gonna drop 4 of those TNT down there. Not a huge desert we're in. Only found 1 to 2 chests. Oh, I got another ice cream though, or banana split. Still ice cream though. Like, what's the core component of a banana split? The banana. Probably is, like, honestly, the core component of a banana split is the banana, because then it's just ice cream without it, right? What's the secondary? Yeah, like I said, I'm just getting so low. You need to stop having so much tunnel vision. Wish I could, like, expand my view. I know on Xbox you can, but I feel like PC this is probably as expanded as I'm gonna get. It'd be really defeating if I wasted all my time on this and didn't find a bass statue. But I mean, not completely useless. Okay, that's... Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not panic here. Or not get panicked, but let's not get too excited. Usually when I get super excited, that's when I end up dying. Dope stuff. This chest could legitimately have anything inside of it, but I'm here for that bass statue. A melee weapon, which I'm not going to ever use. Okay. That was the upgrade we were kind of looking for. I don't know why I say kind of. Like, that was the upgrade we were looking for. Oh, get me out of here. And then what we'll do is sort. Now I got the bass statue. Where's the chest? If you can't, I kind of makes me upset that I kind of forget certain chests. And then that can go in there, and then that can go in there. And then I'm gonna take... Jaws of Death look kind of cool. Just trying to make the house look more lived in. You know, honestly, like the painting in there, but I'm gonna take this one, bring it down. So I don't know if I fully ever explained the concept. So I like having this area right here as like a hotel that all the NPCs can stay at. You know, there's certain NPCs that will always stay here, but then when they're not here, they're at their like their normal location. This is a potion we should have ran last time. I don't know why we didn't. We didn't run a regeneration potion. Thorns. We have enough for thorns. Iron skin. Got plenty for an iron skin. Increased magic regeneration. That's 90. That's 100. Yeah, I mean, there would be no point when we have one that already does 100. No. I mean, a lot of these other stuff would just be kind of like no point. The rest of these I gotta kind of start making like potions, you know. Let's go ahead and grab our banners. I love this concept where you can craft your banners. Cause sometimes I like keeping my banners. It's just one of the things I like keeping. Put you to a random location. That could be fun, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Throw that in there. Make these potions, but also what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this and make a fishing rod. Certain things like that I can go ahead and throw away. I know for a fact I'll never need that. And then I'll go ahead and buy the pylon. It's in about time. And we can put the pylon at the top. Then we can teleport around. What? Like, the only thing I didn't find in the desert that would be kind of nice would be the golf guy. But at the same time, I'm fine. Also, I just quick sorted all my potions back into their chest. I kind of forgot that's what would happen. Need my thorns back, need that one. I mean, that one's like, it's not like crazy useful. Titan potion could be kind of nice. I'm gonna grab a handful of these fireflies. They kind of look down a little bit. Kind of looks like we have a water kind of over there by the shroomite biome. Trying to look for something that's like a decent amount of water that's pretty far down. Looks like the shroomite biome one might be our best one. Just want to see if I can catch some fish. Oh my goodness, Alpha's back. Alpha comes back when we like not like stop because we still scream Skyrim, but he comes back for the end of the Skyrim era right now. Not really the end of the Skyrim era. We'll be back probably in a minute. Just currently just been playing some Terraria. Alpha, what's been up? Okay, that's definitely a big enough pool of water, right? Let's just go fishing for a minute, see what type of fish we can catch here. We can get a bass. That's not really what I'm looking for. Looking to see if I can find some armored fish. Oh. That slime's really messing me up. Here. Don't know why I didn't get that. 17 people watching. Thanks for everybody who's watching me fish. Holy crap, can I not catch a fish to save my life? I mean, I'll take a wooden crate. That, yeah, like that fish, I mean, that slime's really messed me up. I need to do some research on where all my best fishing spots are. It's been a minute. I gotta keep my eye on it because that guy keeps on making an annoying noise. I was on duty. I know you were on duty, but why were you on duty? You didn't really explain. My guess is this water might not be deep enough, so I'm gonna keep fishing here for another like minute, and then we'll move to another spot because it looks like there's a lot of trash in here. Really, the only thing we're getting is bass. Yeah, I'm gonna move fishing spots. I mean, we're catching fish, we're just not catching the fish we're needing right now. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. I was gonna say, I know it has to be a certain like height or a certain amount of water or whatever. Also, something we can go ahead and start collecting here is shroomite grass. If we can get a little bit of that, we can get a artificial shroomite biome. Alpha, why'd you go on duty? You didn't tell us. You never told us why. Yeah, this is definitely a big enough pool of water. No way it's not. Let's just see what type of fish we can catch. That freaking slime, I'm about to punt him. Come on. Let's get something good. We'll give this a couple minutes, see what we can get. I mean, a wooden crate is not... Yo, what's up? That was the guy I commented on his video, or his live stream. Hey, bass. Yeah, I really hope we can get some more fish. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, and then we'll go fight Queen Bee again, and hopefully win this time. Last time, if y'all weren't here, we literally left it on 100 health, so about 100 health left, and that was it. Freaking, I hate this slime. Like, I'm just looking away, and it's just making like a bobbing noise, and that's kind of what I use to like pay attention. Like, I don't always look right at it. Does anybody know like the fishing stuff? Like, am I doing it too early? Is that why it's like going away? Stinkfish. Not the fish I was thinking I was gonna catch. Not the one I thought I was gonna catch. Can we deal with this guy? Thank you, Summons. So, what's your name? WSAD, Sad May, whatever. Are you playing Calamity? I think that's what it looked like when I joined. The only reason I know is because me and a couple of my friends literally like a week ago beat Calamity. I had to. I'm a citizen. I mean, American citizens don't have to fight or be serve. I mean, every male registers for the draft, but that's not something. Okay. Come on, fish. Can I only catch good fish during like hard mode? It's been a minute since I've fished in this game. That's the fish I want right there. I can see him in the water. It's just really funny. Oh my gosh. Come on, give me something good. But like I said, a couple more turns. If we don't get what I'm at least imagining. See that fish right there? That's the fish I want. I'll read your message in a minute, Alpha. You see that guy? That's the guy I want. But I know I'm not going to get it. Oh, there we go. An armored cave fish. That is what I was working for. Give it a couple more seconds to see if I can get another one. I shot the gun for the first time in my life, but I was slightly disappointed. It felt like shooting a toy gun. Okay, I didn't feel any recoil, just light. Yeah, I've not really shot a gun recently. Like when I was younger, I had. Which is kind of funny. It's like I'm older now, so you think this would be the time I would. Nope. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw some of the fish we just caught into this. So maybe go see if we can fight Queen Bee. So I guess I'll throw the tin can in there too. fishing rod, and then I'll throw my wooden bear. I mean, I would open the quates. Yeah, I just did playthrough 2, new to streaming, and I thought it might boost my channel to stream. I mean, honestly, I think it does. My channel definitely benefits from it. Doesn't seem like it right now, but there was a point where like I was averaging like 100 to like 200 people in here at once. But then like I kind of stopped for like months, and then I came back, and now it's like like 3 days ago was my last peak at like 60. Like usually bounce around that 20 to 30 range, which I mean is still good. But definitely I feel like live streams you find a more of an audience. Because they kind of like can kind of like interact with you on a more of a personal basis than like them watching a video and they only get the parts you want them to see. You know, I feel like I'm very real on a live stream. At least I would hope. But yeah, we got the shell phone. Also, one thing I would love to start working for is the cell phone. Like, not like, oh, let's go get it right now, but just like as we play, if the things kind of just like come across, then we'll like take advantage of it. Okay, wait, we gotta go back to the house. There was one thing I wanted to make and I kind of forgot. The whole reason why we went fishing was for this. Reduced damage taken by 10%. On top of my 17 from this, that's 27% reduced damage taken. And in Master Mode, I feel like that's just going to be pretty nice. If you're wondering, we are doing Summoner. If you're not familiar with Terraria. I don't know if Alpha is familiar with Terraria. Alpha is more part of my Skyrim stuff. Because if you don't know, if you're new, because literally the last 3 streams have all been Terraria. I am not really a Terraria YouTuber. But I've been playing it since it came out. Not on PC, but like when it first came out on console. Which is still relatively a long time ago. Probably like what, I feel like 2013, 2015. I don't think it was 2015. 2015 feels so late. I feel like I was very conscious in 2015. I feel like I remembered if it was 2015, because 2015 was like not 2016 yet, but it was like 2015 was like the dab and stuff, you know, dabbing, all that stuff. Death weeds are so good to get. You've never played this game? Well, Alpha, it's really fun. A lot of people compare it to 2D Minecraft, but I feel like that's just kind of underappreciating this game, because it is so much more than that. Also, we're going over here not to fight the boss. I actually just need to get the resources to fight the boss, because we already failed once. Left him at 100 something health. Really annoying, but we're just gonna keep going. Okay, we're gonna go up this way. We have this house. I don't think we got to the point where we can get the jungle pylon yet. Actually, we have. We only needed 2. W. And then what we'll do is I like slapping this thing right on the top up here. Then we can go from our house to the jungle pretty quickly. I would like to do one more in the desert and then one in the snow biome. But if that counts as a desert, I'd rather do this desert than this desert, because we already kind of have, like, it's already like a walk from our house, but then we also have this jungle pylon in the middle. So probably that desert would be better to do. But what? It's like the gun dealer and dye guy likes the jungle. I don't know everything I need. So I know a stinger is one of them, and I need some honey blocks to make a boss summon. So I'm gonna grab as many honey blocks as I can. Okay, and then I know I need like a dozen hive blocks, which we'll just have to go mine the hive. And someone might be asking, why don't you just go ahead and find another one? Well, I don't want to do that. I'm like, we have one down here that already has an arena inside of it, and it's still, like, we already found one, you know? And we don't have to fight him in the thing. Like, we don't have to fight him in here. I already kind of built an arena, you know? And now I got the bass statue. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to shave some of this hive block off. You know? Maybe lower the hive water. Give us some more space to play around in when we fight the boss. Because, like, one thing is, like, she'll do, like, her dive thing where she'll, like, dive through the wall. And I think I need, like, a little bit more, like, space on the left and the right. But Alpha, if you like me as a person, you should stay here and watch. But I understand if you only enjoy watching Skyrim. But like I said, we'll get back to it. How long are you in duty for, Alpha? Play Minecraft from time to time, and sometimes it says that I should play Terraria. Yeah, like a lot of people say Terraria is like, oh, it's 2D Minecraft. I mean, no, I mean, yes, it's like a sandbox builder. But it's kind of like when people used to say, like, oh, everything's like a Doom clone, you know? When Doom first came out, like, any first-person shooter was a Doom clone. I think Minecraft is the definitive blocky sandbox game. But at this point, I mean, it's such an open market, you know? I'm gonna run down here, get the honey. And then we pretty much have everything we need for this summon. But I'm assuming I probably need a demon altar. Let's just see. Can I craft it here? No, okay. I definitely need a demon altar. So what we're going to do is we're going to head home. And then we might as well talk to the traveling merchant while we're here. Alright, let's throw the honey block in there. Oh, you know what we actually need? We need the honey bottle. That was something I completely forgot about. That's okay. I mean, we'll just grab like about 9. Go fill those up when we get there. Okay, let's hop up here. I mean, I'll grab these 2 things, because those are our 2 things for the phone. That's exclusively to him. He has one more exclusive item. I'm going to throw all this stuff into this chest. And we'll call it like the phone chest. The hardest thing is going to be getting all the fishing stuff involved with that. Like, we have to get all the fishing items from... Ah! Dude. I don't know why I screamed like that. What the heck? But Alpha, why do you have to... I mean, not why you have to serve, but like, how long? It feels like it kind of sucks that you gotta, like, you're required to serve, you know? Like, obviously, American men citizens are not, like, required, but, like, you have to put your name down. Or if there's ever, like, an incident or anything happens, then they can kind of, like, just call you up. Wait a minute, I am a dummy, bro. I'm so dumb. I just made this. That's really funny. I kind of completely forgot I made that. But also, that is something freshly I just made. They said... I had to go back soon. They said 4 years, and I'm like, nah. And I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to... Not, like, throw away my life for that many amount of years. It's just, like... That is a decent part of your life. I mean, if you're, like, 24, 26, you're going to be, like, 20... 28, 30 by the time you're out, you know? Or even if you're just like 22, 21, like you're all gonna be like 25 or something by the time you get out. Like that's kind of like absurd. You know? But what do I know? You know, it's just a bunch of old people that get really angry at each other and then send off their youth to go fight each other and kill each other. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Eat that, drink that, drink that, drink that, drink that, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make sure this guy doesn't come down here. Okay. I mean, this extra defense should help us. We just gotta notice when she goes from this stage where she's in to that one right there where she shoots these projectiles. Oh, that was a big hit. Oh, I went right into that one. Let's dip our feet into the I mean, we're already kind of doing better than we did last time. So it shows us where danger comes, which is good, but it doesn't really show us where the bosses are. I think that's a hunter potion. Oh my gosh. So she's kind of in her, like, mean girl phase right now. Evil queen phase right now. This is about where we had her last time when she killed us. Kind of, like, I wish I could kind of see her coming, you know? There we go. And then what we'll do is, I'll make one more. I mean, we're here. We have the buffs. See if we can fight her again. Now, Skeletron. That's our next big battle. Gotta make sure I don't get hit by those green little stingers she sends off. She's such an interesting boss to fight. Her fight can be really easy if you just know to dodge with the Cthulhu shield right into her. And you won't take damage. I really can't dodge into the, I mean I can, but I'm not going to, into the projectiles. But yeah, as like she's coming towards me, I just gotta dive into her. Ooh, she got a little angry. So, do I want to do one more? That last one wasn't really close. And we still have a decent amount of time. Where did the witch doctor spawn? Okay, he didn't spawn where I wanted him to spawn, but that's okay. I mean, yeah, we could fight her one more time. We have the resources for it. We have so many. Let's go ahead and hop down in there, get some life regeneration. Oh my gosh. He's got to dodge or use your dash on your Cthulhu shield right into her. Probably the easiest way to take care of her. Yeah, he didn't really spawn where we wanted him to. I probably could fight her like 3 or 4 times right now, but not something we're gonna really deal with right now. Sorry, it's like this noise is really annoying, like the constant like slapping of the whip. Trust me, I don't like it too. But yeah, if we time it right to dash into her. Wait a second, goodness, I need to scratch my eyebrow. Can you TP to the surface if you want to? I can TP to the surface, yeah. I'll show you in a second, Alpha. Also, a great thing about this game is if you die. Oh, she got a little active. A good thing about this game is if you die, you can set the mode to different things. Like, but if you could die, you can only drop like money, or you can make it where you drop everything. Like 99% of Terraria players just drop the one thing. Let's take all this stuff back and head home. So we have 3 queen bean slimes. I could make more, but like that last fight was a little too close. And it shouldn't have been close, honestly. Let's just go ahead and... Umbrella hat? I don't need an umbrella hat, let's be so real. There's those, they go in there for me. This is kind of like the miscellaneous chest. Of just like random accessories, items, that we don't really have a purpose for. Like, this will probably go in there and that'll go in there. Pumpkins are definitely going to go in here. Where's our wood chest at? There we go. Not my normal wood, just that. I feel like torches could also apply in there. A lot of rope. I think my inventory is pretty cleaned up, all things considered. Not the greatest items. I mean, the bee gun would have been nice if I was a mage, but I'm not. But we don't really need this stuff. We don't need that. We don't need the bee sword. Unfortunately, it's a cool weapon, but I'm gonna keep. I'll keep one of these, and then yeah, I'll get rid of all that. We only need 1 queen bee spawner, and then take these back to our normal arena. This statue right here, it gives us 8 extra defense, or 5 extra defense. So that just helps us out. I probably just completely placed the wrong thing down. It's supposed to go over here. This is not the order you would fight them normally, but this is the order I have done. So, Eye of Cthulhu, Eater of Worlds, King Slime, and then Queen Bee. Usually I think you'd fight the King Slime probably first or second. But, you know, I'd make the order here. So, 5 for the chest plate, 6 for the chest plate here. Increase summon damage by 4%, and you get an additional minion. But this is, I mean, increases... What's the set bonus of this? I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, like... I get more minions with that. That's 17, 28. I mean, like I said, I have such better stuff. But I mean, I do appreciate getting that. Can mark off Queen Slime on the list of enemies we had to kill. I'm kind of hoping there would be something I would get from her, but the main attraction of her is not this right here. Increases your maximum number of minions by 1. And we could throw that where the cloud in the bottle used to be. Don't know if I really need this yet, but I'm gonna take it, and then what I'm gonna do is send him over here, because this is where he's kind of supposed to be. Yeah, I can use that. But yeah, when you ask about TP into the surface, this is magic mirror. Glaze into the mirror to return home. So if I click it, it'll teleport me back to my bed. Now I don't really need this flask machine yet, but I mean I still made one. Because I think all the flasks are like definitely post Wall of Flesh, which is one of the bosses here. Okay. If you wonder why we were falling, I was just trying to get him to despawn out here. Then what we'll do is throw some honey into here for the blizzard in the bottle up there. Then we have the pygmy staff, and now we have 3 minions. This is just gonna make the whatever you want to call it fight, the Skeletron fight, just a cakewalk. But yeah, I mean now he doesn't really sell anything important. So we got that pygmy necklace. That was our goal. And if I got technically the bee armor, I would be taking a whip, like I wouldn't be able to use my whip as good, but I'd get an additional one. I'd get 4. But like you know, it's kind of like I don't know if I want to take that. Cause like a lot of people say it's kind of like in between, just kind of depends on what you want. There's another whip, a slime whip. I don't really need that one. What we're gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? I mean, the next move would be to start preparing our arena for Skeletron. I'd like to at least attempt a fight with him today. There's a jungle right there. I mean, a desert. Maybe. So like I said, he likes the jungle. She likes the jungle. He likes the desert. He likes the jungle. Ocean. We don't have another ocean person right now. But when we do, the goblin's supposed to be the underground as well. So those two are underground. Just mean if you put them underground, they'll just give you a better, some better stuff. Yeah, we only have 2 desert people. And the gun dealer is a desert person. I don't know why I haven't, it says I haven't spoken. That is what the gun dealer looks like. That is not what I pictured him looking like in the picture. Pictured him looking like in the picture. So what we'll do is we'll take the magic conch. I mean, not to this ocean, but we'll take it to this ocean. I mean, I could try fighting him right now. No arena, nothing. But like, don't think that would be a good time. Just because this boss is so much harder in Master Mode. And whatever arena we'll build here, we'll definitely use later. Also, I can already start mining this stuff. I don't mean. But like I said, I think that that necklace we got. Ooh, okay, let's jump up here. Ooh, okay. But also, I don't think there's really anything we'll be getting down here either. This guy got obliterated by a star right then. Do that right there. Killing a lot of enemies up here. But also, when we fight lunatic cultists, we'll also be using this arena. So, just something to keep in mind. Thank you for all 27 people that are here watching. I appreciate it. Okay, sorry. Let's see how good. I was gonna say, let's see how good my imps are at protecting me. Not that good, apparently. Also, we gotta make our original home one a little bit stronger as well. So you might be wondering, why am I doing it this tall? I don't know. I mean, the thing about it now is we have a jet boots, so we can make up these taller ones. We can kind of afford taller ones now. His fight's gonna have to involve a lot of running. So not quite right here, but we're gonna go right about there. Get up here. And this will be like the main platform we'll be doing all of our stuff on. Also, I would love to flatten this out. Because knowing I would fall in here, get stuck down here or something. Not something I really want to deal with. There's something called legendary mode. A legendary difficulty, which is harder than master. And if y'all would like to see me try that one day, make sure to support this video. So, the bass statue is definitely going to help a lot. So I'm glad I was able to get that. It's one of those things that, like, I usually can go through pre-hard mode without getting it. But then, like, it's kind of like one of those things, like, I always like getting in hard mode. But now it's like, I'm kind of good. Like, I don't really need anything. What is this? Tentacle spike? And let's expand it this way as well. Been streaming a lot recently because I'm about to go back to college soon. In like a couple of weeks, like 4 weeks. And then I just won't be able to do that when I'm in college. Because, I mean, I'll have roommates and stuff. And then we don't really need this right here. But like I said, then when we fight lunatic cultists in the foreseeable future, an arena will be something we don't have to worry about. I just wonder, like, which is better, B armor? Let's ask Google, or yeah, or the wiki, Terraria Summoner Guide. And then let's go on the official wiki. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the wiki. Wiki. Thank you. I don't know why my search engine switched to Yahoo. Okay. Okay, this just doesn't help. I'm pretty sure it recommends the armor I'm currently running. Start a poll. You know, a question mark. Just finish up this last row. We could use these with our Hell Bridge when we fight Wall of Flesh, but the lava usually breaks this. So I'm gonna try to find something that's lava proof. Maybe like obsidian blocks. I'll do this until this this platform runs out. I mean, that's pretty good, I would say. Gets the Elderfall 101 approval. Can't really fight him down here. We kind of have to fight him up here. What we'll do now is which I had my Rod of Discord. That's so nice, being able to teleport. Who are you? Hello. I'm gonna grab that. Then I'm gonna jump up this way. Go to the jungle. Talk to her. Let's get some of these. Get about, I think like a handful. Take about 3 of those. Then we'll use our magic conch to arrive on this beach. We'll grab some dirt. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else is, like, after the Skeletron, I mean, we're pretty much ready for, Wall of Flesh. I mean, technically, we could also fight, the new goat one. I can't remember his name. I know he's not even that new anymore. But for me, he's new. I mean, he's not in the original blunt rotation of bosses. But granted, a lot of these bosses are like that nowadays. Like Loki, let me do this real quick. I feel like this is gonna be a vibe. Do it like that. Make it look a little overgrown. Call me a cosmetic wizard. And then what we'll do is we'll add at least 3. The rest of those will probably spread, hopefully. So basically, movement speed increased and monster spawn rate reduced. And nothing wrong with the blue candle, but if it's here, I'd like to get rid of it. Now we kind of just sit and wait. He's a boss where we don't have to make a spawner. He will just always be here. So my idea is once it turns night, I'll run over there and try to fight him with no buffs. I'll eat like one like the hamburger I might eat or something, you know. If we lose, we lose. Then I'll just be like, okay, next night I'll make some buff potions. And I just don't want to go through the whole process right now, making a bunch of buff potions. Just me, though. Love to grab some cactus. This would be a good spot for our house. Not our house, but the people who live here's house. I'm thinking either... I mean, I have a couple ideas. I mean, a part of Terraria is the building, which I never really dabble with. But hey, I just found something that's really cool. Bruce from the Old One Army. He'll give me some of this stuff. Also, while you're here, what's your preference, buddy? You like the hollow. So you and the nurse will live together. Now wait, while you're here, it'd be kind of criminal for me not to get a ballistic rod. Because that's, I would say, still summoner. Still summoner. I count it as summoner. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go right about here. Not even like, let's not even like measure it, you know? I mean, well, we're gonna measure it now. So 18. So look, about 9 blocks in. Because 9 plus 9 is so if I stand up here, that's 9, that's 18. Still 18, so. Just trying to get a vibe, you know? Man, I bet these guys don't want to live in a cactus, but I'm going to make them live in a cactus. You can't tell that's what the vibe we're going to go for is. But, what we'll do... just marking the middle. And this where the top of the cactus will be. But you're gonna be like, dude, you're gonna run out of cactus. And you're right. So. So from here to here, it's about 6, 7, 8. We're looking about 8. Probably one more to make it 9. Stick with the 9 theme. There you go. That is the outline of the house. Yo, what's up? Super edit. We're just building a house right now. So feel free to relax, chillax, whatever you want to do. So I'd love to build a... and then that right there. If you want to know what this is, I'll explain it once the house is done. Actually, did not need to make that many, and we're almost out of cactus, so we'll come back to this in a little bit. Actually, can we make one more cactus door? Okay, appreciate it, game. Just a question, but why do you have the block range placement thing on? Oh, I was using it for measuring the house. I was making sure it was all like symmetrical. Not that that matters, but I just wanted to make it at least somewhat symmetrical. So we have a pretty thick cactus right now, but it's all good. I mean, it's just a cactus, right? Yeah, I just had the block range thing on so I could see. But like I said, I don't really care if it's not to scale. Like, it's not like perfect. Why does he look so ominous? I love these little images of what the guys look like, but a lot of these are just not what I would have pictured them to look like. That one looks about right. But like some of these, like the gun dealer, I just didn't imagine the gun dealer to look like what he looks like. Yeah. And like I said before, we're gonna try to do this with no buffs, just to see. Yeah, it's all good if you got here. I mean, just you being here was dope, so I appreciate it. So let's see if this dude is ready to fight. All right, let's see. You ready? Nope, you're still not ready. Any second now. See ya. Nope, still not ready yet. Yep, there it is. Once he gets to his second phase, that's what we're kind of gonna be worried about. He'll start shooting like things at us. Ooh, ooh. So I think his health is based on his head, you know, and he takes more damage, or takes less damage when his hands are here. But once his head breaks, it's gonna be really tough, because he's gonna start shooting projectiles at us. Base game though, when you break his arms, he's pretty weak. But master mode to make it a little bit more difficult. It's like now he's shooting things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on dodging. But when he gets to that, like, yeah, that little shooting mode. Ooh, that slowed us down. But yeah, like, golly, you just gotta, like, great at dodging, I guess. Yep, and it killed me. You see how quick that killed me? It's just, those are like, they like aim in on you. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. But like I said, it's all good. So what we'll do is we'll head back home. Not head back home. What am I talking about? We're gonna head back over there. I mean, good fight. It's just, we'll need more buffs. Definitely need more buffs. But yeah, that second phase is rough. It's me again. What's up, man? Yeah, that second phase is really what... Oh, I should have put down my... Do I not have enough... Okay, we gotta do the eternal crystal thing or whatever. We'll do that at some point. We're not gonna do that right now. I don't think I want to fight Old One's army. But yeah, like, gosh, like, we didn't even really... Like, once he got to that second stage, we didn't really even put up a fight. So I just wonder if I could just damage the head more. I don't know. It's just, yeah, like the second he starts like shooting those projectiles, it gets pretty rough. Yeah, if you want to tell me some tips, I mean, I'm all ears. We need more cactus. Yeah, you tell me a tip. Okay, where is the cactus? Nope. I think we're kind of like running low on cactus over here. But if we don't have all the cactus rooms furnished, we'll make it. There's a new summon and whip made out of meteorite bars. But do you think that's better than the imp staff and the snap thorn? If it is, then yeah, I'll go get it. What are we gonna do? Cactus walls. And somebody's very aggressive, like hit. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the gun dealer here. Is that perfect? Like, what the heck? So it's better than the jungle one. Well, we have a meteor somewhere, supposedly. I just haven't found it yet. Okay, so we're gonna also drop off the die guy here. I guess we can start walking, see if we can find this meteorite we have. Because supposedly we have a meteorite in this world. So let's look for the meteorite. I know there's a better one called the snap thorn. Not the snap thorn. There's a better one that you can get after the dungeon. Saw a video on that. They're like, get this one. But let's just keep running and see if we can find this. Spinal tap. Yeah, the spinal tap you get after beating Skeletron. Okay, so we found one. Not quite resistant enough to walk through this yet. But we'll mine some of this up. And then we'll try to fight Skeletron again if this whip is better. And we'll fight him and actually bring some stuff. Spinal Tap is the one you get with Skeletron. I know the name. I know that. Yeah, if I had some like obsidian, I could make an obsidian skull. And I could just walk all over this stuff. But I don't really care right now. I don't care enough. Get it enough. I'll get enough for this this whip you're talking about. "36 people are watching. Thank you for everybody who is watching me struggle at master mode." Honestly, I say struggle, but I'm honest. It's kind of been a cakewalk so far. Not trying to like talk cocky or anything like that, but I mean it has been pretty easy. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna mine up this whole meteorite. I don't want to be here for like 3 days. Especially when I don't really have an obsidian skull yet. Which armor do you have? I have the obsidian armor. I know there's the bee armor, and I can make the bee armor. I just don't know which one would be better, the obsidian or the bee armor. Because I'd be taking a DPS or defense hit if I take the bee armor. Which, with the Skeletron boss, is kind of my main issue. It's just like I need to stay alive. You prefer bee or obsidian? I don't know. I mean, so far I've just kind of stuck with the obsidian. Because yeah, the extra minion's good and all, but just like the increased whip damage and speed and stuff like that, I feel like it's just been a little bit better. But if this guy's right and this meteorite one's better, then we'll try this one out. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get out of here. We have about 200 bars. That's enough to make some stuff. Okay. 25, 28. I mean, about the same. But this one has an 11% modifier on it, so it might change once we get it out. Also, we just got like a terrible one. What the heck? Let's reforge and see what we can do. I mean, this one still has more damage, though. Star crash? What does that mean? Don't, like, guys, y'all might have to assist me a little bit, you know? But that's okay. I mean, I'll hold on to this whip. I'll have them both up for now. There we go. Yeah, like I haven't fought Deerclops yet technically, so I could also fight Deerclops. I don't know. Is there really a reason to fight Deerclops? You can make a summoner too. Yeah, I do. I heard you say that, but I don't think it's gonna be better than the Imp Staff. 26. I mean, and its range. What are we looking at though? I mean, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. So kind of just looking at what kind of potions I can make for the fight. Hopefully I can get to the fight today. This is all the meteorite stuff I see. I just don't see it. It's okay. We'll come back to this. What meteor? I mean, what staff? Like, what thing are you? I mean, there's the Hornet staff, but I don't see a meteorite one. You know what? Because I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna grab one meteorite bar. Talk to the guy to see what he has to say. Okay. Where's the summon? Meteor hammer, space gun, star cannon, star crash, meteorite helmet, armor, drill, and a meteor staff. I don't think there's a summon, my boy. Yeah, I didn't see one with the meteor bars. Honestly, I'll check one thing too. Like, I'm not trying to like prove you wrong or anything, obviously. I'll even grab one meteorite ingot. Not even like the bar, just like the little chunk. Maybe it's this? Nope. Doesn't look like it. But we have to head back to the sea. Not that sea. Also gotta get to Old One's army at some point. That's what I was saying. I think the imps are fine enough. Even if there was, I mean, it legitimately, I think they are the best pre-hard mode one. And also all the guides I watched said that they're the best ones. I mean, the meteor, that meteor falling out of the sky is kind of cool. I won't lie. Like I said, I'll kind of switch between both. I mean, this one has more damage, but y'all let me know you think the Snapthorn or the Murderous Star Crash are the same? Or not the same, better. Hey guys. There we go. That's what we're here for. And then I would love to put the pylon right here. That's why I made this look, because I want to make it look like a cactus, but then I also kind of wanted to add this. So basically kind of have a pylon in every section except for the snow biome, but also I don't think I have anybody yet that prefers the snow biome. Also, I probably want to look for sky islands at some point. It's kind of hard to look for sky islands when you don't really have a flying mount, though. Let's see if we can make some potions for this this boss fight that is coming soon. One iron skin, one thorns, one regeneration, and I mean that's really all it seems like we can make. Anything else we would have to go kind of like fishing, and I don't know if I feel like fishing right now. So, like, is that gonna be enough, or do I need to go fishing for a damage reduction? Yeah, I know about the pylon in there. It's just, I honestly would rather have the Goblin Tinker in my house right now because I use him so much for reforges, you know? And I'd hate to have to go to a pylon, go all the way down there just to reforge. That's just me, though. I mean, we could try fishing. Let's see if we can catch up anything. Take my fishing rod, and then we'll take about, I think, a couple worms. A couple of these. See what we can do. Maybe catch some more armored fish, so we can get that damage reduction. But we also died so fast last time. So I don't know. After Skeletron Prime, I mean, I'll explore the dungeon a little bit, but after that, I mean, what else is there really to do? I mean, I'll fight Deerclops, but I don't know. I'll fight Deerclops, but I think. What do I think? I don't know what I think. This looks like it has longer range. Yeah, the range is definitely better on this one, and I would actually low-key. That might be kind of fire. I'll use it for now. The name is Mushroom Staff. Why do you want me to make a Mushroom Staff? What? I just want to rephrase, like, emphasize something. I have been playing this game since it came out. So I have a pretty good idea of most things, but granted, I will give the benefit of the doubt. It has been like at least a year since I've played, or maybe even more than that. Maybe like 2 or 3 years since I played a genuine playthrough. I mean, that imp just sat there and watched that happen. I mean, that's cool that there's a what does it say? Not saying I won't do it right now, but for the time being, we're gonna just try to stick with what we have, and we're gonna try to fish up some more potions. We can get an armored fish in here. That one right there. Blue jellyfish. I mean, not really the thing we were looking for, but Come on, let's just catch something good, please. Spectacular fish. Also, is that just a oh. I low-key thought that was just a potion jumping around. I was like, what? Do these fish in the water actually matter? Also, what the heck, bro? Oh my gosh. Deal with that guy. Why was that blue jellyfish just freaking, like, Super Saiyan right there? Oh, that annoys me. But hey, it's okay. We're gonna try Skeletron again tonight. Okay. I mean, all good stuff. Throw these in there. And fire get extinguished in water. Oh! Fair point. Fair point. I did not know that. Appreciate it, though, for letting me know. That is something I would have just kind of kept on, like, complaining about. I'm like, why are they not killing things? But that's a fair point. That is something I didn't even think about. So before we head back to the ocean, y'all were telling me about some sort of fishing, not fishing, but like some sort of mushroom staff. I mean, we might as well check it out. Is it these things? Summon damage is it's only 11 summon damage though. Like I'm not trying to like be mean, but like that is kind of not what we need right now. I mean, when we have an imp staff, works perfectly fine. So what we'll do is throw this down. Also, we have a major improvement right there. I would have loved to get that damage reduction potion. But I mean, I think we're fine for what we have. So let's pop this. And maybe, just maybe, this fight will go better. There's really no other like buffs I could do statue-wise, unless I got like a heart statue, but I don't have wiring to even activate that, so that's not even something I should be even thinking about right now. But hey, we can do this, friends. I do not have a shiny balloon. Do I need a shiny balloon? I mean, how would I get a shiny balloon? Like, go to a sky island? Like, what am I just... I mean, I could use a gravity potion. We'll check out that tomorrow. The next... Like, once... Because I know we're not beating this guy. If we beat him, then... I mean, amazing for us, you know? But yeah, I forgot we could use the gravity potion. We'll explore the skies. I have a pylon there. I'd like to make my ocean pylon here, probably. But honestly, the ocean pylon probably would be better here, because we don't really have any other pylons here. Yeah, I know that's where you get balloons. I know you get balloons from Sky Islands. And like I said, we'll get there at some point. You know, baby steps, buddy. Baby steps, baby steps. But yeah, me and my friends just got done playing a Calamity playthrough. We played it on the normal Calamity game mode, it tells you to. So not like the death mode. But we beat all the bosses. We got all the way to the end. Very impressive. I think it's an impressive feat, but at the same time, I would say, like, I've been master mode before with a group of friends. There was like 3, and like, it's just like it's definitely easier with more people. I mean, I know the health's scaled up, but when you die, you can have someone else there still alive that allows you to respawn, and like that's why I think it's easier. Ooh, kind of want to jump down there and get that. I mean, I don't need it. But cool armor. We have almost a whole cobalt set. Tip that if you plan to do a fish run in the future, you can start building it right now. What was that? Ding ding. What was that? Ding ding. Someone subscribed? If someone subscribed, that's really dope. Keep my eye on the screen, see what that's all about. Also, still daytime. Still daytime. Already. Okay. Yeah, someone subscribed. Thank you to the person who subscribed. You know who you are. Okay, let's... Also, I guess the only other thing I could do... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What happened to me right then? Kinda got comboed. Didn't like having to pop a healing potion that early, but... Then it'll be ready for when we actually need one. Gosh, I'm just getting stuck like in these like little like... things. Gotta target the head though, so a little bit. I know he takes reduced damage until his hands disappear. But it's just those darn head projectiles. That right there. Like, how am I supposed to deal with that? So what am I ooh, like they just like home in, bro. Woo! I mean, I guess I kind of got the movement right there. And then when it's like this, I just gotta keep whipping it. Ooh, ooh, ooh! That was a dumb play right there. Ooh! We're gonna focus on dodging during that stage. And then when he goes to his head mode like this, we're just gonna keep whipping him. So if I don't reach out right now, this is why. I get really locked in with the boss fights. Kind of let our let our imps just do the work right now. Oh, freak. Yeah, it's those homing heads that just really get me, you know? They home pretty good. Ooh! Right into the head. Right into the head. There we go. Good stuff. What is this? Someone's a small skeleton. I mean, I really like that one, but this one's been good. Skyline's tip that if you plan to, okay, wait. For the skull projectiles, you just need to circle him. Yeah, I didn't read that until I kind of figured it out. Yeah, I kind of figured that out halfway through. The one time I'm not doing a magic playthrough, I get his magic weapon. It's really funny. That kind of sounds cool, but I don't think I need that. Might as well go explore a little bit. I honestly didn't think we would get it this soon, so go down and explore. I will admit, I think the meteor staff was a little bit better. So shout out to that guy for letting me know that. Just having that extra range was really nice. And also kind of like turning my brain off and be like, I don't always have to attack him. You know, it really helped out too. Like when he was doing the projectiles, all I really I mean I could attack, but it was probably better for me just to like take a step back and let him do the attacking. And another meteorite has landed. You can get Cobalt Shield and the Spinal Tap. That's what we're here for, is the Spinal Tap. Get the resources for that. Also, is that a key one? Oh, also, we can get our freaking summoning table. Our summoning table, bro. Alright, let me just want to talk to her. Also, what biome does she prefer? Is she a, she's a snow biome. So that means that we can get a 4th summon. Ooh, let's jump up. There we go. Well, probably the worst chest we could have gotten. Honestly. Give us the one item we can't get. Yeah, I know. I know this stuff. Yeah, another subscriber. Thank you. Road to 10 million subscribers, guys. We're really far away. Okay, we gotta go get some more things. So I kind of like this room low-key. It's very open. Might be kind of cool just to like stand here and grind. Or let's just keep exploring. Exploring's not gonna hurt nobody. Also, very good area down here. Where are you? Good stuff, guys. Trying to kind of like scope out an area where we can make our arena. Not our arena, but later in the game when oh, I dropped 17 gold. No, that sucks. But I mean, gold's one of those things where like I honestly don't really care if I lose it. I gotta look at how much I need for the Spinal Tap though. Yeah, I think that was a fun experience. What I'm gonna do, low key, is I'm gonna throw this into my room, so I can always hit it on the way out. So let's put Skeletron Prime's head on here, and then I guess we could also do Deerclops, but we also kind of start prepping this area for Old One's army. So we kind of need to flatten it out all the way to this hill. That'll be a lot of work. But I'm assuming we need a lot for the Spinal Tap. Yeah, 90. Then we're really close to it, actually. Vanity item, that looks kind of cool. Okay. Well, let's go back. I mean, it doesn't take us a long time to get back. Even if we didn't have the items we have. I'm gonna low-key just sell both of those. I don't really care. I'm gonna be like later, I'm like, I really need the pants, but I don't care. Also, could have just used my it's gonna bring me closer. But as we walk, let's read our bestiary. So Normal biome. She likes the hollow, underground, jungle, desert, desert, jungle, snow. Is she the only snow we have? Looks like it. Yeah, we're gonna go down here for a minute. We kind of just died a little too quickly last time, and that's okay. It happens. I mean, this dungeon's really deadly. Then we can explore some Sky Islands later, and about like 12 o'clock we'll call it. Oh my gosh. I just went to a free fall right then. Yeah, this, ooh. Dang, I got hit by it twice. That's really annoying. Yeah, just adding this many summons was really nice. Of course, I did not get the item I was looking for, but that's okay. I'm gonna kind of sit here, kill these guys, and then I'll drop down. Also, do I have any golden keys? Or do I gotta go get more? Pretty much everybody can drop a golden key, can't they? Down here. I feel like you get most luck from those guys. I mean, really the only thing I'd be down here for is a cobalt shield. What is smart cursor? Let me know. Is that the thing where like when you mine, you can like the difference between like how this one's thicker and then that one's thinner? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But I'm kind of still new to PC Terraria, I'll say. You know, if I was... What is this? But an obsidian key, that was another really good item we could get. The Muramasa. Cool weapon. I always feel bad about the Muramasa, because by the time I usually get it, I mean, I already have like the jungle sword and stuff, so it's like, I kind of usually just skip right over it. Also, the clothiers, voodoo doll. Yeah, let's keep heading down this way. There we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back, mainly because I just want to drop all that stuff off. I don't really need the Muramasa, but honestly, I'm gonna keep the Muramasa. Just in case ever later, I'm just kind of like, oh, I want to make that. What is this? Bone welder. Okay. We'll put it in here. We got enough bones now, so what we're gonna do is we'll come over here and see if we can make this thing. Snapthorn. I mean, that is just significantly better. And what's the performs better against multiple targets? Well, W. So what we do, if you didn't know, is we keep all of these items. So we'll add them into the rotation. Same with this magic book. I'm not going to get rid of it because it's like, you only ever get to fight Skeletron once. And I'm like, this is a solo world, but what if I ever get to a point where I want to invite somebody? You know? And they're like, oh, well, I need an item. And I'm like, well, I don't got anything for you. What else would there be down there that I really need to get? A cobalt shield? Yeah, I know that, but we're also moving out a lot of people. We're in the process of moving out a lot of these people. So don't worry. We're getting people moving out. A lot of these people are moving out. It's just some of them, like the nurse and this guy, they kind of like being in the hollow, which we just don't have yet. Take a gravitational potion and let's go see if we can find a sky island. Kind of forget about the gravitational potion. It's kind of like something like, obviously the purpose of this is to find the sky islands. There you go, into orbit. New achievement unlocked. Let's see. I love having one like right up near my top of my house. If I don't have one above here, it's okay. There we go. That's the water one though. That's not the one we want. I mean, the water one will come handy later when it's like, oh, can you go fishing on a sky island, you know? Might as well do a little jump so I don't get freaking squished from hitting the top of that. Okay, let's just keep trying to see if we can find a sky island. It's a large world, so we're bound to have a bunch. I just don't like that there hasn't been like one right on top of our house yet, you know? But maybe this luck will change soon. Got harpies coming after us. Let's go all the way back up. There we are. That was like a little bit of damage. So don't make me attack you, friend. Oh, golden horseshoe. Not terrible. I like that. We keep on going up just to make sure there's not another one up here. Because sometimes you'll have some of them like all the way up here. Which kind of sucks, that's like the closest one. I mean, it's still pretty close, relatively. Also, speaking of the devil, there's another one. There's the balloon. I mean, we're gonna keep searching until we run out of, stuff. The one I get for early hard mode is the imp staff. But if you're talking like, oh wait, what do you get for early hard mode? I mean, the spider staff probably would be the one to get. Ooh. Yeah, the spider staff. Oh, we ran out of potion effect. That's okay. We're just gonna teleport home. So, let's see what we can do with the balloon. Yeah, we can make that. Yeah, what do we do with the horseshoe? What can we do with the horseshoe? And we can, okay, so we can combine all those together. Wrong thing completely, what the heck? So let's make that. And then we're going to make that. And then we can go ahead and throw this cloud in the bottle into a chest. So now we have a balloon. But now we don't take fall damage, do we? That's a game changer. That's a game changer. That's so sweet. That's so awesome. I actually really like that. Anything in this chest? Okay, we're going to take that one out and we're going to replace it with that one. Anything in this wood chest, let's take that one and replace it with this one. This chest just look cooler. So it'd be kind of a waste not to use one of those. Okay, guys, we'll see a Terraria stream and just say that's really funny. Blade, spider, yeah, the spider summon was what I would do. Because you just gotta make sure you find one of those little spider biomes. I got a plenty in my ice biome, like right here. That's kind of what it will look like. If you cleared out all the cobwebs, you'll still see that dark background. So just keep that in mind. And then once you beat the twins, you can get their summon. But then also you can get the summon from fishing during a blood moon and fighting that one boss, right? This is really, I like this one. But I can't place it. For some reason. What, like, do I have to fight Deerclops during a snowstorm? Dude, I'm in the same boat. I always do mage builds, but I'm switching up to a summoner build for this playthrough. Just for this playthrough. I think it's about time we try to take on the old one's army. So just don't mind me. We're just mining. I just need to flatten this out for the old one's army. How's everybody's day going? Is everybody doing good? I hope so. Give me a second. There we go. If you haven't already, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you like Terraria content. I also do Skyrim and Fallout content as well. If that's more of your cup of tea. Just throwing it out there. I know some people prefer that. But, I don't know, I've just kind of been in the Terraria mood recently, so. Deerclops is summonable with its summon item in the snow biome. Does it have to be a snowstorm, or is it like just any condition? I mean, I have a Deerclop spawner. Yeah, I might want to increase my mining speed. But how am I going to do that? This is the best pickaxe I can get until I beat the wall of flesh. And then someone's going to be like, actually, it's this one. I'm like, shut up. Don't worry, we're not going to be mining this whole time. Give me a second. I'm just mining this outline, and then I'm going to go through the top, and I'll blow all this up. But just making the initial line. Yeah, don't tell me to increase my mining speed, dude. I just can't just do that. I mean, I can drink a potion, and then I can use bombs. That's what I can do. But yeah, we'll fight Deerclops before the end of this video. Just for the fun of it, I guess. Okay, snowstorm's only for it to spawn naturally. If you don't, okay. Like I'm an old gen Terraria player. Like I remember when they released Beetle armor, and I remember when they released Golem and the Moon Lord. Stuff like that. I remember when those things dropped. Remember when Akram was in the game? I gotta deserve like a veteran's discount. Clothier. What does the clothier like to live? Also, I did not mean to break that person's door. I'm so sorry. I made a severe lapse in my judgment, and I'm deeply sorry. Now you look so normal. You were giving me like the stank look earlier. Okay, bestiary. He's definitely a cave. So we do have 3 underground people. So something to keep in mind. Goblin Tinkerer, him, and who is it? The bomb guy likes being underground. So we have all this. We can start going to get shadow chest very soon, very soon. But actually, we do need to go talk to this. Apparently, I'm just blanking out, dude. It's a struggle. What is this? Dude, you need to go inside the house, bro. Good stuff. Just making this process a lot faster for us. Don't worry, friends. Told you I was gonna make this process a lot faster. And we can clean up all the fluff. You know, this is how lazy I am. I'm just gonna throw one for that one. Also, probably want to expand our arena anyways. Also, actually, I broke that. That's the one thing we did not want to happen. We have so much dirt now where we can just fill it in really quickly. What we got? You can coat the dynamite with slime to make it. I know that. Okay, I'm not. Okay. I really do appreciate all your help. I really appreciate that. But I'm not an idiot. I know that. Brother, I've beaten this game many of times. I was just doing that because I was. So look, you make and it's blue. Yeah, right there. Buddy, I know this, please. Don't think I'm a Terraria noob. I've played this game before. Yeah, I'm actually a noob at Terraria, and I decided let's start with Master Mode. Yeah, don't worry. I know what I'm talking about. I mean, like I know, but I do appreciate all the help. Like I know I'm talking sarcastically, but that's just me kind of just being funny, you know. But I do appreciate the help. But also understand, I have played this game before. Gel bombs were in the game when I first played it. Granted, I'm still very old school, and you'll see me sometimes just running like original Terraria like accessories and weapons. This whole idea of whips, I remember when whips weren't even in the game. To me, whips are new, which for funny, it's not. Not at all. Please come down here. I just want to kill you. Oh, well, those guys are gonna carry without him. Get rid of all this clay. I'm gonna work on something in a little bit. Yeah, we'll fight Deerclops today. If you're expecting me to fight the Wall of Flesh, no. Maybe next I mean, most likely next episode we'll get to Wall of Flesh. TBH. Because I mean, like I'm not saying we'll beat him tomorrow or next time I stream, but that's kind of like a next stream idea. Deerclops and then try the old one's army will probably be the idea for today. And honestly, maybe even before we do that, I might want to see if I can contain the corruption at least a bit. Okay, and then all of that'll spread. But I mean, we'll have to go get more bones later. About that many more, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to sell not the shadow key and not that. I guess we'll sell that. We'll sell that. Quick stack. blocks. I would like a lot of mud. And then I'm going to take one of our gravitational potions. But we have plenty, so. For the old army, you think how long you want to make the arena? What? For the old army, you think how long you want to make the arena? Yes? Question mark? I know the gravitation. Some of y'all be like, "I wasted that gravitational potion for what I'm about to do," but it's all good. Yeah, I didn't actually know the right dimensions for it, but we're gonna throw a TNT there. We're gonna throw a TNT here. We're gonna throw a TNT here. You might be wondering, what are you doing destroying this perfectly beautiful biome? Or Sky Island. Yeah, we'll see in due time, friends. Okay. If people are telling me to use the blue ones, I'll use the blue ones. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball the old one's army thing. Now I might be wondering what I'm doing, and in due time I'll explain everything. This will probably be the last couple things we'll do. It'll be like, we'll be kind of jumping around. Like during nighttime, we're gonna work on this real quick. Any guesses on what I'm doing? I just want to see if anybody got it right. Any guesses on what y'all think I'm doing? Like if you, I mean, make your guesses now, because in like maybe like 10 minutes you probably won't be able to make a guess like anymore, because y'all gonna kind of like, I'll be like, oh, this is what he's doing. Let's see what the guess is. Anybody got a guess? Yep, we are gonna make it above ground. Mushroom farm. Not like a farm, but like, I guess just an above ground what is it called? What is this called? Mushroom. Yeah. Like an above ground mushroom farm. Not farm. Why do I keep on saying farm? Just up above ground mushroom biome. So that we can have that guy show up, but then also it'll give us a teleport up to a sky island, so when we get to hard mode we can just go ahead and just teleport up here and do that. Definitely need more of the stuff, but and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw down one like that. And that'll start expanding. And now I don't have to fill in the mud on the bottom, but I like to. I want to see what people are saying. The truffle, yeah, we're gonna spawn the truffle in. say, where has my mud blocks gone? I mean, if these guys were useful, they would go start fighting things for me instead of just kind of sitting here doing nothing. These imps. Yeah, they're incorruptible. I always just like making mine a sky island. It's just something I've always done. Ever since I was a young Terraria lad. And then right about here we'll I know this is probably not the most exciting thing to watch. But if you haven't already, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or even join the membership. It's only 99 cents. That's as cheap as YouTube would make me let me make it. And I don't even get 99 cents. I get like maybe like 10 cents, 20 cents, maybe like 60 at the most from the actual subscriptions. But you get access to exclusive content if that's y'all thing. Yeah, we're trying to get the truffle. We only had one thing of truffle, or like a mushroom grass. So we're gonna after we build this mud, we're gonna go back down to a thing and grab some more. Filling in this mud is low-key very annoying. Then we can kind of start the old one's army as well. Yeah, the dirt bombs. I know what the dirt bombs are. I mean, would have loved some mud bombs at this point. Also, he just keeps on getting in the way. I mean, I like the dude. It's just, oh my gosh, they're getting in the way. Put the dryad in the mushroom biome. She'll sell seeds. Yeah. That is an idea. A good idea too, but I mean, I only probably need like a handful. I mean, I want the terrain to look like livey. You know, I don't want it to look like this is like like I made this. So like it was completely flat the whole way through. It'd be kind of like sus. Like someone definitely made this, you know? You know, just make it look more just natural. And then what are we gonna do? We are going to use what we call... Where the piss is my magic mirror? There we go. Got a lot of cloud walls. Guess that's gonna go in there. Yeah, I know this. I mean, I do have a zoologist. She has right here. I mean, I've definitely completed at least 10% of the bestiary. I'd be kind of concerned if I haven't. Yeah, I might as well do this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a little trip down. Take a little trip down. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I completely blanked out. The story of my life with this game. Blanking out. Especially when I fall down my elevator. Cause like part of me is like kind of just like, oh well, when I get the area. gun to your head for $1 million, would you? No, I wouldn't. No, not the zoologist. She's too creepy. Alright, nah, man. Nah, fam. A Thorn's potion? W. That's just a little gift, you know? Not gonna say no to a little thorn. Let's try to get this big stuff. Look, we already have a couple mushroom seeds. We already have one. Also, I think I just got a gravitational potion from just being down here. And we got the death meter, so getting close to getting that phone. I hope I get the phone, but at the same time, I mean, might not. Might never get to that point. How many did I get? I've gotten 3 so far. I mean, I'll settle with the amount I have. Yeah, we'll kind of just settle with this. Okay, let's head back. There's our dog. So, what do we need for the phone? We need a clock and then a compass, which we'll kind of come across a compass eventually too. And then we just need to start the fishing stuff. But we also just haven't been really bothered to do the fishing stuff yet. We're so rich, we just use gravitation potions on a whim like that. Don't worry. Do a lot of dashing. Honestly, should have checked if there was a closer shroomite biome. But at the same time, then if we built the one here and we get it, it can also just be a good little like halfway point to our jungle. If we want to, I'll explain it in a second. Okay. So, oh, I forgot I don't take fall damage. So like right here, we have a pylon here, we have a pylon here. We have nothing in between. So this could be a good little spot for one. You know, and then we also have the desert pylon over here. And then the snow one. So we'll kind of have one like in almost every little area. And then we'll probably do one by this beach. Or probably by the this beach, because then we'll be like right next to the thing. Now this is something where we'll plant 1 seed here. And then we'll plant 1 seed here. And then this is something we can kind of just laissez-faire. Just let it be and it'll do whatever. What is this? What's that little gold crown there for? Okay. Yeah, we can kind of just be like hands off and kind of just let that. So yeah, we'll get the compass at some point and then the watch we can make. That's not gonna be too hard. We have 2 minutes left of gravitational. Explore the little jungle with me real quick. So, should we do Old One Army or should we do Deer Clops? And I don't know if we have time for both, but we definitely have time for one. Y'all just need to let me know what y'all prefer. I'll do whatever, you know, low key. Is the golfer can spawn down here now, can he? Oh no, I died. It's whatever. But yeah, can anybody like do that research for me? Yeah, so let's go ahead and standing in my way. So this is not saying we're doing the old one's army, but we're gonna go ahead and buy the thing for it. I'm pretty good at eyeballing it. Like about like here is probably where we're looking at. Yeah, probably about there is where we're eyeballing. Also, I made not a cloud in the bottle one. I made the other one. I just now realized. I know that was a lot of wood spent. But trust me, I'll need this. But what we're gonna do? Oh, all of our stuff's at the dungeon. I forgot, like our bass statue, our stuff. It's been a minute since I've done Old One's army, especially by myself. Will I complete the Old One's army? Probably. Really, my only objective is to beat Moonlord. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, I gotta beat all the bosses. Indirectly, you're gonna basically beat all the bosses, but there's stuff like Deerclops where like I mean, I could technically skip over Deerclops if I wanted to. It's not like it's required. Like King Slime was not required, but I did it just cause. I mean, it just kind of feels wrong skipping something that significant. You need a whole House of Ale for the golfer to spawn. Brother, we have House of Ale. What are you talking about, bro? We have... Look. Can I just show you? Okay. We have one room right here. Okay. But the golfer also can only spawn in the desert. You have to find him in the desert. Don't worry, we're gonna be giving people some of their houses soon. Tax collector is also someone we can. I don't know if we'll find them, but something to look into. Eventually, too, I'm gonna clear out this whole mountain, but not right now. Oh man. Man. Give me a second, friends. Get to that point where I'm getting a little tired and I'm not talking as much. We what? Deerclops, Old One Army, and Wall of Flesh. That's all we have left. And honestly, we've been doing pretty good with our master mode. She's a werewolf now. It's just like, that's not what I would have imagined her looking like. You know, that's just me though. Okay. I don't think I need buff potions for, oh my gosh, I just placed all of those right then. Let's, spread these out a little bit more. Eventually this will all be grass. I mean, these sunflowers aren't gonna hurt us. Anything, they're more beneficial for us. Eventually we'll have to get rid of them because I like making a banner wall. What we'll do is we'll just move the banner all up one for now. And then we'll just grab a couple other ones. There we go. Any other banners in my inventory? Nope. I mean, I'm all right taking on the old one's army. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world for me. But I don't know. Deerclops is kind of calling my name, I feel like. Y'all think Deerclops is calling my name? I think he is. On the down low. Sturdy fossils, I think I count as a material. Don't really think there's anything else. Like I said, I might try to fight Deerclops with nothing. I did forget about that, the smart cursor with the platform thing. That is a thing I keep on forgetting exists. It's not something I'm used to. It looks like most of our things filling up there. But it's gonna be like one of those things where it's like, once it says he spawns, then we'll know. And then we'll make a tiny little arena up here. Get a little bit of wood. Don't ask about the science on how that tree's still standing. You know, it's better not to think about that stuff. What? Where are you taking me? I've never had one of these things spawn on the surface. Where are you taking me? I'm frozen. Okay, well, I kind of lost you. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's running from... Is it running? Was it actually running from me? Also, why does the sky look orange? This is where we'll build our snow arena. Is this where I want to build the snow arena? Yeah, because I'll build the snow house probably right up here. This little flat land. There's not much of a reason for me to be in a snow biome. Okay. Okay, wait. Alright. What? This is the thing I hate about the smart cursor thing. Like, I know it's human error at that point. When that happens. But, like, come on. Game needs to start taking fault for that stuff. I must have a complete Eskimo outfit. think I do have a complete Eskimo outfit. I don't know if it's an actual Eskimo outfit, but that's, I guess it's just my nickname for it. Cannot be frozen or chilled. That's actually kind of cool. And it has 3 defense on all the bodies, so that's actually like, if you could get over here early, like an early game set, not bad. Most of the stuff I have one of. I mean, I can make multiple heart crystals and stuff like that, but right now I only have one bass statue. Wish it would. I wish like I wasn't faster than the speed at which it takes me to place things. The fairy you saw on the surface is a catchable with bug net, and when you go underground, you can release them, and they will find treasure for you. Okay. Dope. I don't assume I need a large arena for this fight. Maybe like one more height up. Okay, and then we're done. We'll fight Deerclops. Maybe leave the old one's army for next episode. And then episode after that, or the video after that, will be Wall of Flesh. So it's gonna be at least 2 more until we get to the Wall of Flesh. Can we do Wall of Flesh till next time we do it? Definitely, but that doesn't mean we're going to. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head home. We're gonna sort to all nearby chests. So is that guy just live in my room now? I guess he does. I don't know. I want to put that in there. Alright, this is my accessory chest. Where we have the whole snow outfit. Have the whole mushroom outfit, but we just don't have the whole ninja outfit yet. We'd have to fight the guy again. Which is something I'm not really looking forward to. Not because I don't like it. It's just not really wanting to do that right now. Okay, let's fight Deerclops. Alright, I feel like this is a very good summon chest. Okay, let's head on our way. Definitely not fighting these in the order the game probably thinks I will be doing it. Yeah, the whole sky kind of seems like greeny overcast. It's really weird. I also am in the process of working for some Terra Spark boots, but I haven't quite got there. Shimmer is also a thing I probably need to start working on finding. It never hurts to find the Shimmer. You can get so many buffs from it, and you can also start switching items out. I'm kind of excited to see what Deerclops is like. I'm very confident I'm not going to need crazy buffs, because I feel like Deerclops is like... He's not harder than Skeletron Prime, he's not harder than the Eater of Worlds, and he's definitely not harder than the Queen Bee. He might be about the same as the Queen Bee, low-key. Why is he all like... Oh my gosh. Why did I just walk so slow? He's like, oh, he makes me slow down. might actually die. Yep, I'm dead. What the heck? Yeah, that was a little bit... Does he stay there? He looks like he stays. We'll see if we can go find him again. If he's still there, he's still there. Loki, I kind of underestimate... Okay, he won't despawn. I kind of not overestimated wouldn't be the word. Underestimated him. I thought he was going to be a cakewalk. I thought he was going to be about King Slime level. And he seems like a little bit stronger than King Slime. Like if King Slime's like a 2, he's probably like a 4. Either of... Like Cthulhu and King Slime, like King Slime's like a 2. I've Cthulhu's like a 3. That was probably like a 4. I don't know. That's what kind of makes sense to me. Queen Bee's like a 5. Skeletron or Eater of Worlds was probably like a 6. Just because at the point which I was fighting him. Because when I was fighting Eater of the World, I didn't have all this powerful stuff yet. Like I had to beat the Eater of Worlds to get powerful stuff. Oh, that's... Come on, imps. Can we get to work? Oh, I forgot to hit my table and get another one. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm just not taking him seriously, which I should be. Because Loki, he's an easy fight. He has a very predictable and easy moveset. It's just, in my times of playing Terraria, I've probably beaten him like 3. So like, I wasn't really used to the movement. Because he wasn't doing a lot of those attacks earlier, so it's like, I kind of forgot that's what his move pattern, or his combat pattern kind of looks like. But then we'll get on to Old One's army. Not right now, but like tomorrow. Let's head up here. My character looks so sick. Also, go ahead and get my force summon in. There he is. I'm honestly like not worried about him at all. Maybe I should be a little bit worried about him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he almost killed me again. That was such a, not like difficult fight, but it was like more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Should have grabbed my stuff. Gosh. I mean, I like that bone helmet, but it's not something I would replace over anything. And also, I just got the freaking... What a weird item. Something I can't even use. Which, I mean, it's kind of just predicted. I feel like I constantly get stuff I can't use. So let's head back and get my Bast Sagachu, the Heart Crystal, and all that stuff. Then it's probably about time to build a, not build, but like call it a night. But then also maybe next time, build a house in the snow biome, get some people to move out there, and then what else? Old One's army. Yeah, just walk as slow as a snail out here for some reason. Yeah, let's go back. Maybe his antler. What does he have? Nothing. Bass statue. Campfire. Campfire. Bast statue. Star, and then that. I know I don't need the crystal ball. I mean, not the crystal ball, the star. Because I don't use mana, but it's just like one of those things I always just subconsciously gonna put down. Then our shroomite biome is coming along. Might have to add some more mud that way. But then soon, it'll be ready. So I think this is what I'll do for now. So thank you all for watching the stream. I really appreciate everybody here. And